Email marketing is huge for a local home service business. There's something like a 44x return on email marketing. So you put $1 in, you get 44 back. I mean, once you have someone's email address, you can send them a weekly or monthly email forever until they opt out or unsubscribe, and it costs nothing to do it. Maybe fractions of pennies to send that email, really. So the costs are baked in over the long term because you can spend that time and that energy getting them across the finish line, converting them into a paying client. It's tedious to set up, but email marketing automation, it can be your best friend. It's not hard to do. It's quite simple, but it's not easy because of the time it takes. And not every one of us has a ton of time on our hands to dedicate to this, especially a solo operator, owner-operator for a local home service business. I mean, you spend your day out in the field. You don't really have the opportunity to work on your business. When you come home, you have a lot of other responsibilities on your plate, and in finding time for this, it's really hard to do when you're kind of already exhausted from the day of doing all of that. Not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying I get it. Like, I understand that feeling. But keep this in mind. With email marketing automation, if you were to set up 52 emails, value-packed, value-rich emails, and sent them out once a week to people who did not convert into a paying client yet, I think you'd be pleased with your results. This content doesn't have to be anything wild either. It could be like one or two sentences, one sentence, and then just a link to a blog post you already have published on your website, or a Facebook post you already have, or a LinkedIn company page, or Twitter, or tweet, whatever. All you have to do is really show up and drop the smallest nugget of value. And over the course of a year, over the course of the next 6 months, you are going to skyrocket in their minds in terms of trust because of how much value you've given. You've deposited so much value into that relationship, and you haven't asked for anything yet. So when you do ask, and your ask is going to be something like, if you're interested, schedule a free estimate type of a thing, nothing wild. When you make that ask, they will almost feel compelled to do so, because they're still reading your emails. They haven't opted out or unsubscribed yet because they're still somewhat interested, unless they just don't look at their email, which is actually kind of rare. If they're still on your email list, that you're still basically in contention for earning them as a paying client. The timing just isn't right. That's all it is. And one day the timing will be right. And the company that's going to get the phone call, the company that's going to get the phone call from that client is going to be the one that has shown up, who has been most consistent, who has dropped the most value into that relationship, ultimately is what it comes down to. And then whoever actually closes that client is going to be the first person to answer the phone call when they decide to go. So if you're not, the speed to the lead still does matter. So if this person reaches out and they don't hear from you, you got to get back with them fairly quickly. But the people on your list, they're reaching out to you, so you have a little more leniency there. Not saying that you should ignore that speed to the lead rule of thumb. You have a little bit of leniency, but also respect their time. Once they reach out to you, it means they want to solve that problem now. It means they want to get their house cleaned now. So help them out. Provide an excellent buying experience for them, an excellent service for them, and they will refer you to 10 to 20 more people over the course of their life. It will pay off. All of this started with the email marketing and its automation, because once you do the work first, you reap the rewards over and over and over and over and over and over again. The automation might be it's tedious to set up. It's very simple to do, but it's not easy. If you need any help, reach out. You know how to get in touch with me. Drop a comment below if you're reading or watching this on a video. My email links are in the links in the bios as well of these profiles. Let me know. Love to help.